Japanese doctor, what was his name, Nashimoto or something, where he like spoke to water, and he spoke to rice.
No, I don't know about that one. I know about the master samurai, Mitsumoto.
This cat, man, he spoke to rice, good words on one bowl, and then covered it. No words on another bowl, and negative words on one, and on a third bowl. And then he covered it, and he did that every day for like 7 to 10 days or something like that. And the bowl of rice that was spoken good words, after a week, 10 days, it was still like white and good. It smelled good. And the one that he spoke the negative words to was like molded and mildewed, and you couldn't eat it. And then also, what was interesting, the one that he left was even worse than the one he spoke
negative.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that was interesting, bro. I found that to be very interesting. I thought to myself, like, to neglect a child is even more harmful than being negative to the child.
Yeah.
Or to yourself in certain ways, aspects of your existence.
Yeah.
And now, I liken that to the reality that we're in as far as the abandonment of one's responsibilities in the third dimension. Everyone's good with their head world. And it's like, we're acting like how we live doesn't impact one another when it does. Like, if I can't even get a competent burger flipper, I can't get a competent bag checker.
Yeah. Right.
Dentist, plumber, mechanic.
Because everybody's got this delusion with their own self-belief, pride, and ego, in a sense.
To the point where it's like reality is not even that important. I don't have to really exert myself much with what I do. You know, just whatever. I don't have to be that competent. I don't have to be that on point. You know, I can just kind of loosely do what I do, lazily do what I do. And that is a problem right now. Like, it's not as isolated as we would like it to be, or that we would like to believe that it is. That's bled throughout everywhere in all the industries. You know what I'm saying? Remember the dude from Boeing came out not that long ago and wound up being found dead in a hotel for exposing Boeing, for cutting the Boeing jet manufacturers is making these planes, exposing them for cutting corners and it being safety issues on those jets. And he committed suicide by shooting himself in the back of the head twice. I guess the first time didn't do it.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
I didn't know that. I don't pay attention to the news very often.
I don't either. This shit happened like a year or two ago. You know what I mean? Maybe like 9 months or something like that. But I knew he was gonna get moved off board before he did, because he was coming out against a company of that mass.
Caliber.
Yeah, like they got more money than most countries.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about, right? What's some goddamn $40 casual shoes and $50 Dockers and a flannel shirt with more money than most countries, acting like I'm just this innocent middle class guy who graduated from a good school and working hard and all that. It's sick, bruh. So imagine that being your reality. That's really there. I'm not putting it there. It's there. You know what I mean? You coming out of your crib, like, let's say, you know, you got the situation you got currently at the crib, and then you come out, and then that's your reality. It's not yours personally, but it's an aspect of what's there. You have to figure out, I have to figure out a way, everyone has to figure out a way to cope with that in a way that makes sense for me. You know what I mean? Like, how can your view benefit you? Right? Like, you see that and be like, oh, well, damn, I'm depressed. this. Let me just give up.
Which you should never do.
Right.
You can't. Because your life is a gift.
Right. Exactly.